Welcome to Deluxe. We take a look at some prestige faces and the luxury labels they surround themselves with. From the elegant Academy Award winner Cate Blanchett to Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, from actress and muse Scarlett Johansson to pop princess Kylie, we dip into the world of the rich and beautiful. Cate Blanchett is an Australian actress who has managed to combine a stellar international career with a family and 3 children. A highly prestigious face, Cate's career has been noticeably missing the scandals which plague many other stars. And the public and media continue their love affair with this intelligent blonde who radiates class. Dame Judi Dench recently spoke of her deep admiration for Cate at the 13th annual Premier Women in Hollywood Award. The event singles out high-achieving women in the entertainment industry, and Cate received the Women in Hollywood Icon Award.
I think she's phenomenal. I think she's a really rare creature, in that she dares to do things, dares to take on very, very challenging projects. And never seems to me to take the easy way out of things, you know, that she will choose something that's difficult and probably not perhaps what she would imagine that she would do next, you know. It's full of integrity.
Cate's integrity is apparent in the way she has avoided much of the product attachment undertaken by lesser stars. But she did recently sign up with exclusive skin product SK-II. Procter & Gamble manufacture the luxury skincare range, and the famously pale actress admitted that part of her beauty routine is to wear a white cotton full-face mask, which doesn't impress her young children.
I'm here today on behalf of SK-II. I've been working with the brand in Australia officially as an ambassador for about 3 years, but unofficially as an ambassador for about 7. When I discovered the product, I'm quite evangelical about it. And now I'm going global with them, which I was absolutely flattered that they asked me.
Haute couture designers often jump at the chance to dress film stars, and many big-budget films feature collaborations between designers and actresses.
When people ask what's the difference between dressing a model and dressing an actress, models, you know, sometimes they're gorgeous, but they're blank. Where's the personality? And I love beauty, but I also love a woman who's got personality, something to say, and when you have a great actress, she's got all of this energy that brings the clothes to life.
Cate was recently front row at an Armani show in the Milan Ready-to-Wear Fashion Week. Her bold red carpet choices have also included frocks by Valentino, Galliano, Jean-Paul Gaultier and Versace. In 2007, Cate made InStyle magazine's top 10 most stylish celebrity women. Cate had recently completed the film Elizabeth: The Golden Age, where she played the English Queen, a woman who also loved high fashion. Sarah Jessica Parker's distinctive features and provocative fashion style has made her a prestige face familiar to millions worldwide. Although Sarah was a seasoned actress by the time she took the lead in the American show Sex and the City, it was this role as the fashion writer and fashionista Carrie Bradshaw that garnered her 4 Golden Globe Awards, 2 Emmys, and 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards. Sarah's style was part of the reason Darren Star was determined to have her as the lead for his show, and her collaboration with many of the designers whose fashion featured in Sex and the City continues. The Vanity Fair Best Dressed list is a hotly debated snapshot of the most beautifully presented rich and famous, and Sarah made the list again in 2008. Here, Sarah and her fellow cast members strut the red carpet in Berlin, promoting the feature film Sex and the City. Designers know that fashion leaders like Sarah provide great opportunities to get their designs seen by millions.
It didn't take me long to pick this. No, it's Versace made it for me for tonight, specifically for Berlin.
In 2004, Sarah was voted a fashion icon for her beautiful and exclusive style, both on and off screen. And she acknowledged that the joy of wearing high fashion is one that does not pall.
I never get tired of putting on a beautiful dress or a beautifully made suit or a beautiful skirt. It's just a thrill, and I think these things won't happen forever, and they don't happen for a lot of people, and to become bored of it or bothered by it or think of it as a hardship is insane. You know, this is a dream life.
In London, to promote Lovely, her fragrance released in 2005, Sarah wore Balenciaga. She developed the fragrance in collaboration with the perfume house Coty.
No, to be honest, I had wanted and thought of doing a fragrance for literally like the last 20 years. And I knew that if I could find a great mentor, that it would probably be the first thing that I'd like to do.
The perfume proved to be a massive success, and Sarah recently launched another fragrance in Paris. Sarah has also designed her own ready-to-wear fashion line called Bitten. Scarlett Johansson's remarkable blend of beauty and talent has seen her quickly rise through the ranks of young actresses to take her place on the list of prestige faces. Born to American and Danish parents, Scarlett was a child actress, making her debut at the age of 10. Since this time, she's worked with many of the leading film directors of our time, including Woody Allen and Sofia Coppola. The stunning actress was quickly courted by exclusive brands, which are always keen to tie their products to someone with such visible cachet. One of Scarlett's earliest brand collaborations was with Calvin Klein in 2004, when she became the face of the fragrance Eternity Moment. Calvin Klein recognised that she embodies many qualities that modern young women admire. She is beautiful, but also independent, spirited, and confident.
It's been amazing. I mean, it was a sort of easy pairing. They asked me to do it, and I said yes immediately. I mean, they have this list of iconic beauties celebrating all their products, and how could a girl say no, you know?
In 2007, the flaxen-haired beauty became the face of Vuitton. The haute couture house clearly hoping that Scarlett will bring her cachet to their label.
Scarlett's a great girl. I love her. She's really sexy. She's a New Yorker, and she's totally cool. And, you know, last season we had a wonderful time doing the spring campaign with Scarlett, and we're looking forward to doing some great portraits with her for fall.
It's not only the fashionistas who find Scarlett appealing. In 2006, she was voted the sexiest woman alive in a poll conducted by FHM, an international men's magazine. Like many of our prestige faces, Scarlett works at expanding her brand, and joining the ranks of the famous means her ability to achieve personal goals is unprecedented. She recently released an album, and among her collaborators was David Bowie.
I worked on a friend's album for a charity called Music Matters, which is a really wonderful organization. And that kind of brought up this opportunity to record a whole album, which is something that all of my friends would kill someone to have that opportunity. And so I just really couldn't pass it up.
Scarlett has also connected her exclusive name with some not-so-exclusive shoes, but all for a good cause. Her range of shoes and clothes for Reebok is called Hearts, and in return, Reebok donated 2,000 sneakers to Sudanese refugees. Coming up, the prestige phenomena of the Beckhams and pop icon Kylie. Celebrity British couple David and Victoria Beckham are the undisputed prestige leaders in their home country, and the pair are notorious for their love of high fashion. Victoria, a former singer with the highly successful girl pop band Spice Girls, is very keen on exclusive haute couture, and she boldly wears designs that others would balk at. Her photogenic and supremely talented football player husband has been lucky enough to appeal to both women and men, and his brand includes prestige and more proletarian tastes. Sports apparel giant Adidas has had several highly successful campaigns with David as their face. In 2006, David signed a 5-year contract with soccer team Los Angeles Galaxy, and the Beckhams were set to join Hollywood's hottest prestige faces. In a town renowned for its famous and beautiful people, David and Victoria were sure to have the competition nervous. Many prominent luxury American brands were excited by the possibility of getting their clothes and products on the couple.
I think she's very fashionable. I think she's a trendsetter. I love her style. Very European looking, so I think they're a great couple.
We're very excited that David Beckham is moving here, and I can't wait to get some products to him and get some good sightings. So we're excited.
David and Victoria's combined sponsorship and advertising deals have made them worth over £100 million. But experts were predicting that the move to America was about becoming even more financially secure.
Even by David Beckham standards, the hype today is extraordinary. Undoubtedly, the main motivation for David Beckham to go to America is to generate as much cash as he can. A footballing career isn't a long career, and your opportunities to generate money, even by David Beckham standards, needs to be quite extraordinary. And what a better platform than taking football to the soccer-mad nation of America.
David's first official product endorsement in America was a photo shoot for the photographer Annie Leibovitz for Disney World Resort. David posed as a dragon slayer in tights. It's not the first time the prestige photographer has taken the handsome soccer player's picture.
No, it's a very exciting project, something when I was called about it and asked to do it, I was very honoured and really looking forward to it, especially with Annie doing the pictures. I think that's, she always takes great pictures of everybody, and she's always taking great pictures of me, so I think it's a great project.
The photos also appeared in many upmarket magazines, including Vanity Fair and Vogue, and David donated his fee to the charity UNICEF. Victoria's choices in luxury fashion and accessories have remained the constant fodder of international media. Never one to shy from more difficult high fashion choices, her inimitable style has made her the darling of many designers. In 2007, she was named Woman of the Year at the UK Glamour Awards. Supermodel Heidi Klum clearly believes Victoria's prestige look reveals a talent for design.
And our very special judge for today, Victoria Beckham, welcome.
She recently asked Victoria to judge fashion creations in her hit television show, Project Runway.
Good style is being true to yourself, wearing what suits you, what feels good, what you're comfortable in. For me, I never really follow trends, I just do what feels right and what I think suits me.
Meanwhile, David was bearing his all for the haute couture fashion house Armani in an ad that is sure to stop traffic. When asked if he preferred briefs or boxers, David was discreet, suggesting it all depends on how you feel. The couple recently combined forces and launched a perfume, Beckham's Signature. Beautifully dressed for the occasion, the football player and his wife were greeted by a large crowd, a reminder, if any is needed, of their continuing cachet. At a tiny 5'1", Australian chanteuse Kylie Minogue packs more prestige punch than most. Kylie began her career in the Australian soap Neighbours, and her initial appeal was as an ordinary girl. But as her music career has blossomed, she has adopted a dynamic high fashion look, oscillating between classic chic and vamp. She has also extended her brand through a number of designer collaborations, from luxury goods to pret-a-porter wear. Kylie recently launched her own home couture collection in London, which she designed in collaboration with her stylist William Baker. The luxurious collection includes fine linens, towels and throws in silk, organza and taffetas.
When we had our design meetings, firstly I invited the team to my home. As it's called Kylie at Home, come to my home and see what my living space is like. You might even notice things that I kind of take for granted.
Kylie admits that in her incredibly busy schedule, she doesn't get to spend too much time in her own Art Deco-influenced home.
but I get lots of inspiration and see amazing hotels, design elements on all my travels, and all the incredible designers I work with. And so all of those bits of information come down to, I guess, to form my style and what I'd like to put into this range.
The singer has been both a muse and collaborator with many influential designers, including John Galliano and Dolce & Gabbana. An exhibition in London brought together for the first time many of her most memorable outfits, from her acting days onwards.
I suppose the part of the exhibition that is most up to date is the tall section, and that's where Kylie says herself her creativity really comes to the fore.
Kylie's dressing room is also recreated in the show, giving viewers an inside look as to how an ordinary girl transforms into a glamorous princess. In 2008, Kylie was presented with the Chevalier of the Order of Arts and Letters at a ceremony in France. The award celebrates artists and writers who have contributed significantly to the arts in France and throughout the world, and previous recipients include Bob Dylan and Meryl Streep. Kylie declared to her French hosts that from her first moment in Paris, she fell in love. And she made the city her home while involved with the French actor Olivier Martinet. Kylie also reportedly tested her perfume Darling on her French boyfriend. So there is no doubt the beautiful city has had a great deal of influence on her. Coming up, the most beautiful couple in the world and models that step off the catwalk. Brad Pitt had been linked to a number of high-profile beautiful women, but his partnership with Angelina Jolie means that as a couple, they rival even the Beckhams in their cachet. The prestige couple have been adept at translating the overwhelming interest in them into cash for worthy causes, including selling the rights to photograph their first baby for $10 million and donating the proceeds to charity. In 2007, Brad was named among Forbes' 10 most powerful celebrities, coming in at number 5 with earnings of $35 million, with Angelina outstripping him in 2008 at number 3. The couple also regularly feature on lists of the best dressed and the most beautiful. Although Brad and Angelina are circumspect with their marketing connections, Angelina did recently sign a multi-million-dollar deal with the American fashion house St. John. Brad has also been associated with Tag Heuer watches, and since pairing with Angelina, his personal style has definitely shifted up market. Brad's high-class cachet is something that marketing people cannot resist. In 2006, Brad was surprised and not pleased to find himself unexpectedly on the cover of the influential magazine Vanity Fair. Brad had posed for avant-garde multimedia artist Robert Wilson, and when Vanity Fair wrote about the artist in their magazine, they featured the handsome actor's image as their front cover. In a quiet part of the exclusive French Riviera, Brad, Angelina and their growing family have found security, luxury and hopefully privacy. $70 million bought the couple a little piece of French paradise in the form of a palatial 35-bedroom estate. The estate includes a vineyard, moat, lake and forest. The couple have already spent millions of dollars on luxury antiques for their new home, and they're already planning renovations with their Berlin-based architect. Gisele Bündchen is a Brazilian model and one of the richest prestige faces in the world. It has been estimated that 27-year-old Gisele earns over $30 million a year from her appearances. Notoriously hard-working, Gisele has a long list of contracts, from exclusive labels such as Dolce & Gabbana and Versace, to more proletarian clients such as Apple Computers. It is estimated that she has appeared on the cover of over 500 magazines. One of Gisele's more famous collaborations has been with Victoria's Secret, which is known for its use of supermodels. In 2006, the Victoria's Secret show was held in the famous Chinese theatre in LA. But all good things must come to an end, and the following year Giselle and Victoria's Secret parted ways, apparently amicably. Recently, the Italian eyewear company Luxottica hired the New York-based beauty, Giselle providing the right touch of prestige for their Vogue range.
She's fresh, she's sunny, joyful, she's smiling, so we think she's very dynamic as the brand is.
She may be rich, but Giselle is not resting on her laurels. Here she is presenting her new collection of summer sandals, designed in collaboration with Mark Ipanema to Fashion Press in Berlin. A percentage of the profits will go towards the preservation of groundwater in Brazil. Giselle recently appeared on the Sao Paulo catwalk after 4 years' absence. She first strode this catwalk when she was 14 years old, an appearance that launched her career. I'm not doing any parades out of Brazil any longer. I only do certain parades, for example, Dior's. My friend John completed 10 years of Dior. I think that my coming back to Brazil is also a way to bring international attention back to Sao Paulo Fashion Week. The face of supermodel Kate Moss has adorned the covers of more than 300 international magazines. The British model's remarkable career began with a fairy tale beginning. Discovered by a modelling agency when she was only 14, Kate has worked with most of the world's top haute couture houses. Drug revelations did slow Kate's career. However, the unique combination of her prestige look and wide consumer appeal meant that after some initial contract loss, Kate was quickly accepted back by leading design houses. In 2006, her comeback was guaranteed when she graced one of Vanity Fair's covers and topped their international best dressed list for the year. That same year, Kate signed a contract with Calvin Klein. For Kate, it must have felt like a sweet homecoming, as Calvin Klein was the place where 14 years earlier, she'd first become a household name. Modelling is a notoriously brief career, and Kate is wise enough to expand her brand for when she no longer dominates the catwalk. Kate's standing in Britain as the style icon remains unchallenged, and it has been a natural step for her to design a pret-a-porter range based on her own laid-back rock and roll style. The range proved highly popular, and she followed with her own perfume. Here she launches Kate by Kate Moss in Morocco, to the cream of the world's fashion press.
Very versatile. She's a real muse. She's a real icon. But she has a lot of mood. She has a lot of looks. She has a lot of talent, and she can almost disappear and then become very strong again, all at the same time.
The beautiful may come and go, but the truly prestigious remain.